Everyone has a dark side. No matter how good of a person we think we are all capable of evil. We are all capable of it. Some of us just hide it better than others, and some of us just don't. We just don't use it first, but we save it for a later time. And yeah, I was just watching this video today about the laws of human nature. It was like, I think, Law 9, the law of repression. And that's embracing your dark side, is to know that there is evil in you, and that it's actually a good thing if you know how to channel it, if you know how to use it. Because there is no light without dark. There is no light only. You need the dark to live. You need the dark to be a good person. So yeah, embrace your dark side. If you have all these dark thoughts, sometimes it might be a good idea to just say it out, just to be honest. You don't have to do it all the time, but you can't really suppress it as well. You can't really keep it all to yourself, because if you keep it to yourself for a long enough time period, and when it just bursts out all at once, it's not gonna look good. I mean, think about all these school shooters, all these criminals. It's all pent up emotion. It's all emotion that was pent up like from a long time ago, and they didn't get to release it, you know. And so they wait for a moment where they really can't hold it anymore, and they release it all out. And I don't think that's a good idea. I think you have to release it. You have to release it out sometimes. You have to show your dark side sometimes. You gotta show that you're not perfect. You gotta show that you're a shit person sometimes. And that's okay. That's balance. We're not perfect. Humans are not perfect. I know some of you strive for perfection. Maybe you guys are perfect. But I'm not perfect. I'm just a normal dude. I make mistakes, and I'm not afraid to admit those mistakes, because that's what makes me human. And that's why I love being human, is that I get to make mistakes and I get to achieve things as well. And to be graceful about those mistakes, and not hold on to those mistakes and let it hold me back from achieving what I want to. A lot of people let their mistakes, let the fear of looking stupid hold them back from achieving what their dreams are. I think it resonates a lot with me, because I used to be like that. I used to be so afraid of failing, so afraid of being called a loser, that I would just not do it, because I was so afraid of losing. But I realized that losing is a part of winning, and being dark is part of being light, if you know what I mean. Like, you know what I mean. Like, you need both. You need the yin and yang. And yeah, you gotta lose to win. You gotta be sad to be happy. You gotta embrace the dark side so you can be a good person. Because without the dark side, you're you're not you're not human. You're not human. Maybe there's some gods living on earth. I don't know, but I'm human, and I make mistakes. And if you're making mistakes, if you feel like, you make mistakes sometimes and people shit on you for it, I'll let you know now, man. It doesn't really matter, man. Everybody makes mistakes, and you shouldn't hold on to it so much. You should let it go and just be happy with where you are, and be graceful with the mistakes that you make, because the mistakes make you a better person when you learn from it. So don't be afraid of that. Be grateful that you made the mistakes. Of course, there are going to be people that will shame you for that mistake, and it's all right. You don't have to react to it. You can be like, okay, yeah, you're right. I made a mistake. Yeah, but you don't have to feel bad just because they want you to feel bad, just because they guilt trip you. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel bad. At least just know that you made a mistake and you learn from it. If you feel bad, if you have resentful emotions towards the person that is doing that, then it's gonna burst eventually. It's a bubble waiting to be burst. You know? So yeah. Guess what I'm trying to say is, if you feel a certain emotion, you should not try to hide it. Sometimes you should just let it out and let the other person know what you're feeling. Because the truth will come out eventually. The truth will prevail. And if the longer you delay the truth, the more severe it will become when it does come out in the future. So you might as well just tell the truth right now, right here, right now, confront the person, then do it later when it's more severe. You know? So, and I find this hard to do too. You know, I struggle with this because, you know, I think I don't like pissing people off, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I enjoy it, but you know, it's a balance for me. I'm always seeing the situation, always analyzing when to be a dickhead and when to be a nice person. But the point is, you have to be both. You can't be just one. You gotta be two-faced. As bad as two-faced might sound, but it could save a life. It could save your life. It could save your family's life. So people say, oh, you're so two-faced. Yeah, I am two-faced. But I'm two-faced for a good cause. I'm two-faced because I have to be, not because I choose to be. I'm two-faced because it is necessity. And yeah, if you're faced with extreme situations, you have to take extreme measures. You gotta take extreme measures. Life is extreme for me. I don't know. Life could be normal for you, but I like to think that my life is extreme and that my life is extraordinary. You might sound egotistical, yeah, whatever, man. I'm gonna be on this. I think I'm gonna be on this earth for one time only, so it might as well be extraordinary. It might as well be something worth remembering. It might as well be something that people get inspired by when I die. When I'm like 150 and people watch back my videos, they'll be like, "Damn, this guy documented every single day till he died in 150." That's so cool. I'm inspired by him. I'm not gonna do exactly what he's doing, but I wanna do something that I wanna do and get inspired by him. Or inspired by anybody, you know. I can't inspire everyone. That's why you guys have to do your part too. If I inspire you, you gotta inspire other people too. You know, it carries forward. It carries forward. So yeah. Embrace your dark side. And don't let anyone shame your dark side, because they have dark sides too. So yeah, don't be afraid. Show it off. Show your dark side off. And I think you'll live a more full and a better life if you stop holding your emotions back. Anyways, I'm a bit fucking tired. Good night. Go wake up early tomorrow for cycling. So yeah, see you guys. Bye.